look at some questions on the equation of cycle. Question number one, let's um, try and do this question. Express this cycle x squared plus y squared plus 2x minus 2y minus 1 equals to 0 in the following form, which is x minus h being squared plus y minus k being squared equals to r squared. So you can see that we are given a equation in the general form, which is the expanded form, and asked to express it in the factored form, in the factorized form. So in order to do that, we will look at two different approach or two different technique ways to actually do that. The first method that we will be using is the completing of square method. We'll be using the completing of square method. And the second method that we will also look at is first of all, we'll have to find the center and the radius first. And then knowing the center and the radius, we will just substitute into this form to get the equation. So let us first look at the first method, which is the completing of square method. All right, we're given this equation now, x squared plus y squared plus 2x minus 2y minus 1 equals to 0. So the first thing that we do is we collect the like terms, the x terms, the y terms, we put them together, the constant term, we bring it to the other side. So when we do that, we rearrange the equation here, this equation, we're just rearranging it. We have in x squared plus 2x plus y squared minus 2y equals to 1. So we just rearranging it. After we doing that, you can group them first, meaning that put them in the bracket. We have x squared plus 2x, we put them in one bracket, plus we have y squared minus 2x, we put them in another bracket, equals to 1. So after this, we will actually apply the completing of square method. So we have x squared plus 2x. So what we do is we look at the coefficient of x here, which is 2. We're going to halve it, square it, and add it to both sides. So when you do that, we have x squared plus 2x plus 1. When we half of 2 is 1, when we square 1 is 1. So we plus 1. We also do the same for the second bracket. We have y squared minus 2y. We look at the coefficient of y here, which is negative 2. We're going to halve it, square it, and add it to both sides. When we do that, the half of negative 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 big square is positive 1. So we have y squared minus 2y plus 1. It is equals to, we can see that on the left, on our left hand side, we have plus 1 here, plus 1. We add 2 1 on the left hand side. You have to balance it on the right hand side as well. That's why we have 1 plus 1 plus 1. So that's that. And now we can see that we have x squared. Our equation is here is x squared plus 2x plus 1. When we factorize it, it is x plus 1 being squared. Similar here, we have x squared minus 2y plus 1. When we factorize it, it is x minus y minus 1 being squared. It is equals to 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So here we are arriving in the form where you can see it is in the form of x minus h being squared plus y minus k being squared is equals to r squared. So in this case, you can say that it is like our h is equals to negative 1, our k is equals to positive 1, and our r is equals to root 3. So that is using this method, using the completing of square method. Let us look at the next method is You can also use this method by finding the center and the radius first, given this equation. So given this equation now, it is asking us to express it in this form, in the vector form. So given this equation, let us go ahead and find the center and the radius. So to do that, if you're given something in the general form like this, to find for the center and the radius is, first of all, we need to find certain values. That is, we need to find the value for G, H, and G, F, and C. So when we do that, we can identify that the value of G is equals to positive 1, the value of F is negative 1. You can clearly see that it's negative 1, and the value of C is also negative 1. So with that, we can find for the center and the radius. We know that center is equals to negative G comma negative F. So it's equals to, since we know G is negative 1, the center is the x coordinate negative 1, y coordinate positive 1. So that is the center of this circle. We'll get the radius. To get the radius, we know that the radius is equals to square root of G squared plus F squared minus C. Since we know our G, F, and C, we just substitute. Our G is negative 1 being squared, plus our F is positive 1 being squared, minus our C is negative 1. When we do that, our radius is equals to root 3. So since we know the radius and the center, it's a matter of substituting. Now we just substitute into the form, which is x minus h being squared plus y minus k being squared is equals to r squared. Knowing that this h and k, they gives us the coordinate of the x coordinate and the y coordinate of the set of the circle respectively, and r gives us the radius. So therefore we just substitute into this form and we get our equation x plus 1 being squared plus y minus 1 being squared is equals to 3. And you can see that it is same as this one when we are using this completing of square method. So I hope that this video helps you. If you're asking this kind of question, then you can use any one of these two methods, whichever method that you feel it's more convenient to you. I think that's all, and thank you.